On the group vacation I mostly paid for, she said, "Stop complaining about the cost. If you can't afford to have fun, just leave." I replied, "Okay." What she didn't know was that I owned the Airbnb we were staying at. My college roommate Samuel had been managing my property for 2 years. When my girlfriend Lauren suggested we rent this amazing lake house she found for her promotion celebration, I immediately recognized the address. It was my place. But something stopped me from saying anything. Maybe curiosity about how this would play out. I covered flights for Lauren and her 3 friends, plus groceries, gas, and activities. The first day was fine, but by day 2, they were treating me like their personal credit card. Expensive wine at lunch, premium spa treatments, designer shopping trips, all on my dime. "It's my celebration weekend," Lauren kept saying whenever I glanced at receipts. The breaking point came Friday night. After dropping $400 on dinner, I suggested we cook breakfast instead of another restaurant. Lauren's face turned red. "Are you serious right now? You're being cheap and embarrassing me in front of my friends?" Her friend Taylor nodded. "We came here to have fun, not pinch pennies." That's when Lauren delivered the ultimatum about leaving if I couldn't afford to have fun. "You're absolutely right," I said, pulling out my phone. "I should leave." I texted Samuel. "Emergency checkout needed. Send the guests packing in 30 minutes. Tell them family emergency requires immediate property access." I grabbed my luggage while they were on the deck with wine. "Something came up. I have to head back early," I announced. "Wait, what?" Lauren stood up. "You're actually leaving?" "I was just frustrated. I didn't mean—" "No, you were right. This isn't working for me." I drove to a hotel 20 minutes away and waited. My phone started buzzing at exactly 4:47 p.m. "OMG, the property manager just showed up with keys. They're making us pack everything. They won't explain what's happening." Lauren called 5 times before I answered. She was crying. "The owner apparently needs the house back immediately for some family emergency. We have to leave right now. Everything's booked for the weekend." "Wow, that's terrible timing," I said. "Sorry to hear that. Can you come back and help us find somewhere else?" "Actually, I'm pretty tired." "You guys are resourceful. You'll figure it out." They ended up in 2 separate motel rooms an hour inland. No lake view, no hot tub, no gourmet kitchen. Saturday morning, Lauren texted, "This is a disaster. The motels are gross and we can't afford another nice place for tonight." I replied, "That's rough. Hope you can still afford to have fun though." Sunday evening, she called again. "I've been thinking about what I said. I was stressed about work and took it out on you. Can we talk when I get back?" "Sure," I said. "But just so you know, I had a great weekend. Really relaxing." Monday morning, Samuel texted me, "Dude, your girlfriend called the management company 6 times asking for the owner's contact info. She wants to complain about the illegal eviction and demand compensation for their ruined weekend. Should I tell her?" I laughed. "Nah, let her keep trying." Tuesday, Lauren showed up at my apartment with coffee and apologies. "I found out who owns that house," she said. "Some investment company. I'm going to leave bad reviews everywhere and maybe contact a lawyer. What they did was completely illegal." "Really? That's interesting," I said, taking the coffee. "What's the owner's name?" She checked her phone. "The LLC is registered under—" Wait, her face went pale as she read. "This says Samuel Wright, but that's my roommate Samuel?" "Yeah, he manages properties for people." Lauren stared at me. "People like who?" I smiled. "People like me." The coffee cup slipped from her hand. You own that house?" "Bought it junior year with my inheritance. Samuel's been the perfect property manager." She sat down hard on my couch. "So when I told you to leave, I left my own house, yeah. And since you thought the trip was too expensive for me, I figured you'd prefer handling the accommodations yourselves." Lauren put her head in her hands. "I can't believe I didn't know you owned property." "Well, you never really asked about my finances. You just assumed I couldn't afford the lifestyle you wanted." She looked up. Can we fix this?" I shrugged. "Maybe, but next time you want to celebrate something, you can afford your own lake house rental." We broke up the following week. Samuel says she still calls sometimes, asking if the house is available to rent. He always tells her it's booked.